Big news
Fasten
today.
your
Big
safety
news, man.
belt.
Big
Fasten your
news
safety
today.
belt, folks.
Big news. Heavy news today, folks. Heavy news right now. The legendary, the ultimate legendary former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And was he ever ECW Heavyweight Champion or no?
Yeah, he was ECW champ.
ECW Heavyweight Champion. The legend Terry Funk died today at 79 years old. No cause of death, but this is from SNBC.com. Some of the boys are saying that he had dementia and it was an allegedly apparent suicide that happened to him. That
Yeah,
that's hard to swallow, brother.
That's some of the stuff that I'm seeing right now. I mean, yeah, dude, it sucks. The death of Terry Funk is definitely one that is going to impact a lot of wrestling fans, particularly people in my age group to your age group.
Yeah.
We all know about Terry Funk. We watched the crazy hardcore wrestling matches.
I remember the first time I saw Terry Funk was when he attacked Ric Flair after he beat Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah, man. I mean,
that was my introduction.
That was really, really huge, and I think you had even missed Terry, like in his real heyday.
Oh yeah,
before
definitely.
then, but it
I'm not as old as some other people,
Yeah. I mean, there's some pretty old people out there. But it's a bummer, man. I mean, Terry Funk was a real legend in the business, incredibly influential. Numerous legends of the past here, man, just giving Terry his flowers now. Ric Flair being one of them. Ric Flair in his book detailed how he borrowed a lot of stuff from Terry, like grabbing the ropes and chopping and stuff like that, and just the spinning toe hold, some of those moves. I mean, the pile driver. Just for me, the biggest thing about Terry Funk was the unpredictability of his character.
Was he the originator of pile driving through the table?
I believe so. I believe he was the first guy to do that as a thing, as a shtick. But I mean, dude, tough as nails. A great character. Like, he could just go anywhere and just make you believe. And when I was younger, I caught the tail end of Terry Funk. I caught ECW Terry Funk, Chainsaw Charlie. That whole part of his career. And at the time I was kind of like, man, look at this old guy.
That bugged me out when I saw him. I was like, have Terry Funk under that thing? But what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, it's
because I still never grasped the concept of when they went to the E, they changed their whole gimmick up. I was like, why isn't it just Terry Funk? Didn't realize, the E didn't want to pay the money or all that stuff, all the good stuff backstage.
Well, maybe Terry wanted to keep his name too, maybe he didn't want them to use his name. That's something I think people could think about as well. But, once I looked into Terry Funk, once I started watching his old matches, man, you really started to
Roadhouse.
Yeah. Shout out to Shawnee Boy, man. Shawnee Boy, another great guy out there. Great wrestling fan too for many, many years. A hero of the backyards, some might say. The Ric Flair of the backyards, they might say. But yeah, Roadhouse, man, like his acting. I mean, everything that this guy did, it was just really cool, really, really memorable.
Was he in Over the Top too with the arm wrestling shit or no?
Yeah, I think he was, right? He was in a movie with Stallone.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the flick that he was in with him. But Roadhouse, he was fucking hilarious, man. Roadhouse is a classic. One of the best shitty good action movies ever made,
Wasn't that with who's his name? From Ghost.
Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Patrick Swayze.
The Sways, man. Like, come on. It's a legend of the Patrick community,
He's a top pat.
Yeah, he's a top pat. But yeah, man, real bummer, man. I mean, and especially his ECW run, the way he was able to evolve there.
He put them on the map.
He really did. He had a big part in it, man. He had a really, really big part in it, and he was like the first big name attached. And he took ECW. He made their fans believe. He elevated a lot of guys. He must have retired about 100 fucking times throughout the course of his career. But man, I mean, like,
Yeah, the behind the mat thing. He was retiring.
Yeah, he was retiring there. You know, Dennis Stamp. Remember Dennis Stamp, the dude on the trampoline with the little fucking
Oh
weights?
God, that dude. I'm not in the main
I'm
event.
not showing up if I'm not booked.
It's like this fucking guy, dude.
That was the best. The fucking jumping jacks with the girl weights.
Oh, that dude. Oh,
That
Jesus
was
Christ. Well, that 5-pound weights and shit jumping next to
that quality shit, bro. That was hilarious stuff though. But yeah, I mean, you know, Terry Funk, man. I mean, just a major loss to the wrestling community. I fully expect AEW, which I think is on right. You know, probably be on. Well, it'll be on in the next 5 minutes. They're definitely gonna do something.
Oh yeah.
To honor him at the beginning of the show. You know, SmackDown's gonna do something.
Even though he never stepped foot in their ring, right?
Well, it doesn't matter, you know. At the end of the day, it's a legend of the business, man. You know. But you know, getting back to what you had mentioned as the cause of death, that's kind of
alleged. It says verbatim.
Yeah. It's too early for us, I think, to speculate. You know, to really opine on this just yet. I think we gotta
you know how the boys talk,
marinate, you know, and see where it goes from here. So
family hasn't said anything yet. The family's not saying no cause of death, but you know the boys talk, whispers.
Well, look, man, you know, either way, regardless of how it happened, it's a tragedy, you know, and all the best to his family, who, you know, I'm sure are missing him, you know, greatly. And yeah, man, just a hero of professional wrestling, you know, one of the baddest hombres to ever fucking do it.
Oh yeah.
Immensely influential. You know, you wouldn't have a lot of people if it wasn't for him. He was just really, you know, that guy. He was a standout fucking character. And you know, somebody I think who many wrestling fans and many wrestlers have immense respect for. So
especially Mick always went over there to go see him. Mick and Flair.
Well, you know, Mick, I mean, you wouldn't really have Mick if it wasn't for fucking Funk. You know, a Funk and Undertaker, I would argue, are the two most important guys in his career.
He's a Hall of Famer too, right? WWE Hall of Famer.
Yeah, of course. His brother too, Dory. You know, but yeah, dude, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. I mean, look, you know, the guy's had a very long life. You know, a great life, a great career, an amazing career. He's gonna be remembered forever. He's gonna be mentioned forever. You know, he's one of those guys where that is who he is. But nonetheless, you know, it's still sad to see. And you know,
it's cold, man. This world is very cold, man. The good ones go first, bro.
Yeah, man. But the Funker had a long life. We had a great time watching all the stuff that he left us here, all the greatness that he's leaving behind. And again, man, he's a dude who's going to be missed and he's going to be studied for years to come. And all the best to Terry Funk's family, man. And thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry, for giving us wrestling fans and for giving the business everything you did. And you'll certainly never be forgotten.
No, most definitely, bro. Most definitely, man. We're fucking super legend, bro. Super.